Welcome everyone, this is Dr. Ibrahim Jaffe, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the heart itself and the crossing of the heart through the malakut. So, you know, the malakut is the angelic world, and in the Sufi tradition, the first station is about overcoming the NAFS that command us to do bad things. We say the NAFS al-amra, or the NAFS that command to evil. This is a difficult station because the NAFs are very strong. But once a person understands the voices that command to evil and they're able to choose not to listen to them, then they complete that first station and they enter into the second station, which is the NAFs al-lawama. Now, the NAFs al-lawama are called the reproachful NAFs because, or the blaming NAFs, because we understand what's right now. We're no longer listening to those voices, but we also don't know necessarily how to choose to follow what's right. And because we're still struggling with it, what happens is our heart doesn't really open and we don't get to experience the depth of love until we start to really overcome those parts of ourselves. So the second station is really the flowering of love for the Sufi. And Siddhi says, he says that the walking of the Nafs al-Lawama is to God, to Allah. Its world is the world of the barzakh, which is barzakh is the interval between the world of the self and the outer world and the world of the spirits. Its place is the heart, and its state is love. So you see, the second station is all about love. And its source is the way of the tarika, or the way of the walking. Okay, and its attributes, meaning what you see in this station, are people reproachfulness. They're feeling bad about themselves, but they still reveal a state of arrogance. They're happy with themselves, and at the same time, they start to desire not to be in the company of other people because they object to the world of the creation. They don't want to be around the creation, and they don't want to follow their appetites, their desires anymore. And they want to basically diminish themselves so that they can be with the face of Allah and everything. So the second station is really about what do we purify in ourselves, in our relationship to God, so that we can come to a state of deep, opening, penetrating love, very powerful love in our hearts, where our hearts break open into this state of immense, immense beauty. And there are things that we have to do. There are practices that are part of this walking, which are 6 major things. 1, reducing food, meaning fasting. Reducing sleep, getting up in the night. Reducing talk, to only speak what we need to speak. To keeping away from sins of actions that make us in trouble. And engaging in remembrance or dhikr, and reflection about God and our inner beings. So if we practice those things, along with the purification of our heart, then we can have success in walking through the state of Nafs al-Lawama and enter into that state of the beauty, the deep, deep, rich beauty of love, the state of the true, what we say, MAHABBBA, that state of the true, rich love. So I hope that you'll take the time to really walk through the station. And again, remember that this is the walking of the angelic world, walking of the realm of imagination. So it has to do also with your ability to witness and experience those inner states within yourself and begin to start to have recognition of what's moving deep within your own heart so that you can truly purify it, right? First station, you don't need to know that. You can just hear the voices. But the second station now, we have to start to really say, hey, this is my heart. This is what I'm experiencing. So have a good journey, everyone. And practice those 6 pillars that I mentioned, those 6 practices, and with God willing, you'll walk through the stations of the heart and arrive into the state of the deep, deep, deep love. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullah wa barakatuh.